And welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft episode 27. And I actually went and did a little research. I think I want to have oak for this. And to get oak, I'm going to need to travel because oak would probably look the best here, because I looked at white cedar. It's pure white, and that's not really so much as what my build would benefit from. I mean, yes, it looks nice if I was going to make like maybe a chapel or something, but right now it's not what I need here. Yeah, that's odd, but I'll deal with it. Actually, I probably shouldn't use the bow. Use the pickaxe. I'm harvesting with a pickaxe. I'm just going to leave these branches because they're annoying me. I'm guessing they're just going to degrade on the ground, which is kind of sad, but who cares? There we go. And there, it's the orchard is starting to take form again, or take its true form. I don't know if they keep growing. I don't think they do. I think they grow to about pretty much the normal natural spawning size, and after that it just stops. But if it does keep growing, I'll probably have to cut them down and replant them at one point. I do still intend to chop off some extra sapling stuff as I go, but till then I actually have to go check for oak. Apparently white cedar also grows near mountain ranges, so whoopee. But I do not think it's actually in this hemisphere area. And honestly, I don't really need these planks anymore. And I don't think I have a prospecting pick, so I'm just gonna put this stuff here because it doesn't really have a use. Oh, a little bit of lag, and it's gone. Okay. Yeah, I just went through looking, and everything seemed either too dark for the build or just a little bit too light. And at some points it was like a little bit too pink or something. I'm just going to go with oak. I know oak looks nice there. Don't want to fall to my death. Especially since it's really easy to kill yourself in this mod. It's actually really easy to kill yourself. Actually, I don't think there's any oak on this island. Ooh. Now that looks cool. I gotta say, I didn't notice that, and that actually looks really nice. And there's actually a Douglas fir up there, and some birch and such, but that is actually really nice. I mean, I used to like building on mountains and such, but it's just too much lag up there to really bother. Yeah, that actually looks really nice up there. Now my only problem is I can't really do what I want without oak. I also need to find hickory at one point. I guess I can go on a exploring adventure type episode and hunt for two things, actually. One being the whatchamacallit, the elusive flux. There we go. What can I, like, disassemble or something here? Chestnut. I really like the chestnut, but I can't really use it right now. I don't have to inventory tweak things. I keep the arrows just because I can use them. Douglas fir plank. Aspen planks look nice for building stuff, but it really doesn't have much of a actual use for it. So, red bell, tomato. Got some grains. Dacite. Sycamore, I'll go plant that. And the rest of it I can probably... the rest of this wood I can probably just put here. Or... I'll just chuck it somewhere. And put it here. One of the hatreds of Minecraft. I'll be happy when I'm able to chisel this stuff to actually look nice. Actually, I think, yeah, I can just toss a extra bit in there. Sycamore. Throw all of that in there. This is just going to be some scrap wood I have. That was an accident. Again, that's really a pain. Actually, it's like I'm torn between having actual, just having it actually create the new stuff, which we're gonna call it, whatever it is, and I actually need to put some food in here. And there's so much stuff I have I really don't need. There's dirt and such. I need to empty my backpack again. And soybeans, I'll just keep there. Screw it. I don't need everything. I do need those though. And need that, and yeah, carry that and that. And this one I can put down. Okay, time to head to the water. Ooh, chestnut. And I forgot if I have a boat nearby. There needs to be a world map option for this. Yeah, this is actually kind of like a bayish looking area. Good for maybe making a dock and boats and such. And now you can no longer get duplicate saplings from like this was part of the mod patch thing. See, no more getting an oak sapling. So what a time to actually have that happen. When I actually needed that glitch. Didn't really need it, it just would have been easier. Would have made me a little bit, would have been easier and made me less active in trying to find this stuff. I gotta go sleep again. And seriously, I'm getting on a long episode for this. I don't care. This is going to be my adventuring one. Actually, I think those haven't turned yet, so. But yeah, now it's starting to look more like an orchard. Yeah, that chestnut will look nice for furniture. Which is pretty much what I'm going to be using it for. And oh, I was actually expecting the axe to break, but it didn't. Disappointing. What can I do with this? I could technically make like a fencing area with this. Actually, how would that look? If I were to place like, actually, and have it like that. Actually, I don't know if that would break with an axe easily or not. Oh, got them both back. Actually, that's kind of nice. That and that. That's just for fun. Now I'm actually going to make 2 boats. If I... No, I can't. Disappointing. And there we go. Done. And let's go exploring. I have my home waypoint marker. I really don't need much. Really, the only thing I need is, I could use some glass. Huh. Underwater creeper holes. Yeah, that's an island. Let's see. Let's try to find the equator. It's supposed to be like 16,000 or something. Meters long, or high, or whatever it is. So actually that probably would work if I were to do that, but just going down. I know there's some land here. Just gotta be careful not to run into it. Some of it's up here. I want to test the land. Because I don't know what type of stone this is. I think this is sand. Yeah. It looks like it would probably not be what I'm looking for, but if it is, well, whoopee. I partially know what I'm looking for. That doesn't look like it at all, so yeah, clay stone's not useful. I can, however, make a hammer out of it, which is something I forgot I needed. Clay stone, really soft stone. It's not really worth anything. I mean, the actual worth of clay stone is negligible, whatever it's called. I'm terrible at pronouncing things at points. And sometimes I'm really good at it, so who knows, who cares. Yeah. I don't know what stone this is, though, so what's under this? I could dig down, but it doesn't seem to be what I'm looking for. So I know I need limestone, marble. I can get, actually, if I could just find one of those veins or a cave that has the veins in it, I would actually be pretty good. Actually, that area looks extra white. I don't know what type of stone this is, so I'm going to check. Trying to get somewhat closer to the land this time. Is that floating off? That's floating off. I don't like when that happens. Why does it keep floating off? That's actually kind of a problem. Because if it floats off, I can't get to it again. There. I usually like to eject from it, but it wasn't doing it this time. If it floats off, well, I can never get it again, because I don't got enough trees around here to do anything. This is going to be a pain. At least I'll know what type of stone it is, though. Well, this is a deep amount of dirt. Hopefully I'll find stone soon. Or is this just all dirt and I'm wasting my time? Actually, I think they mentioned something about making it dirt really deep. And I'm hoping this is not like new generation. If so, that would be annoying. Like, really, seriously annoying, because I can't really dig through 400 blocks of dirt just to get to some stone. But yeah, I'm going south. Really far south, actually. And I see some generation over here, which I should be aiming towards now. Ooh, that's mountainous. Mountainous is actually good for what I'm looking for. The stone that there, though, is not what I'm looking for. None of this, the stone I'm actually looking for is reddish or anything. So usually it's like mostly white and chalky. In fact, chalk stone was one of them, so yeah. Huh. That's weird dirt, actually. Don't know what type of stone this is, though. But it's obviously not what I'm looking for. That's an accident. I'm trying to press. But this is new land. In fact, I'm actually going to make a waypoint. New Lang. I'm just going to keep it green. I think this might still be mudstone, claystone, whatever it is. I actually think claystone's harder than mudstone. And yeah, rare commodity. Those pumpkins are really rare. In fact, I think the only way you can get them is if you find them now. Kind of like that old Minecraft was before they made the seeds. Yeah, those are the boulders. Well, I did find a jungle. Pretty much useless to me, but I found a jungle. A wolf. Those are supposed to be domesticated into dogs at one point, but that's not going to happen for some time. And this wood is the kapok, or kapok, or whatever it is, kapok or something. I was told it was like kapok, but it might be kapok. K-A-P-O-K. I don't remember. Don't really care. Creeper. I wonder if creepers explode and deal damage now. I didn't even get hurt by that, so I don't know, but I know they can still blow up your boat. I don't know, he can hurt me. He can hurt me pretty bad, actually. I know skeletons can one-shot your boat now. Boats only have like a... Go on. Kind of... Okay, yeah, they still don't hurt. They do still mess up the land, though. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, it's not too bad. I know if I don't move fast, he's gonna blow up my boat, because my boat still only has like 3 health. That was actually kind of weird, because I meant to do that, but I pressed M. Guess I'm just used to playing different games right now. I hate the rain. Still glad I turned the particle effects down, because otherwise that would be really just terribly annoying. Try not to get too close to the land, but still trying to get a good idea of what the stone is, because the stone is very important right here. And luckily this area looks like it's got a lot of well, it just shows quite nicely that it's most of this stone showing. This is basically what I'm trying to say. Like little boulders here. Okay, this area is actually something I might need to stay near, because I will need to make a forest waypoint here, because this area is actually kind of good. I'm probably going to have to harvest a couple of those, because right there is a white cedar, and I think right there might be an oak. So yeah, this may have been just beneficial towards me. I know this is white cedar. I can guarantee that. There we go. And that looks like some... oh, that's a skeleton and a sheep. I thought that was all one creature. This is actually chestnut, though. And that's kind of disappointing. Chestnut, white cedar. White cedar, not too bad of a tree. Doesn't grow very tall. And it's pretty nice for building, like I said, chapels and such, actually. If you are, like, religious or something, you can have a chapel in Minecraft. What I do is I make... it's not really so much as a real religion, it's just kind of a fake one, and just to have somewhat of a personification of... or it's more like a spoof on different religions and such, but it's kind of fun. It's similar to the whatchamacallit, Skyrim religions and such. Skyrim, Oblivion, pretty much the Elder Scroll religion. Just slightly different name. Only one name that I actually kept from both parts was Talos, just because I found that Talos was actually kind of funny. Especially since the actual reference of Talos was, what was it? It was, I think, a Greek golem of bronze. Yeah, those apples actually fill up pretty nicely. And actually, I'm gonna fill up my water bucket here. And I don't know if I can actually make glass bottles that would actually hold water. That you can actually like drink and restore your water. I don't think it does. But yeah, like a water skin would actually probably be more beneficial. What type of stone is this? Mudstone. Mudstone's actually really useless, because mudstone is actually softer than claystone. Siltstone's about as hard as claystone, I think. I think it might be a little bit softer. But regardless, it's all pretty much the same composition. This is chestnut, I believe. Usually around chestnuts you can find hickory. It's not guaranteed though. And sadly I'm going to have to spend an entire night dealing with this stuff, so I'm probably just going to chop some trees down. But yeah, white cedar. That's probably the purest white wood I've ever seen. And that's good for benches, actually. Or makeshift benches. Yeah, I'm just gonna gather more, especially since I only have one sapling. White cedar is also very good because that scared me actually. It's good because it's got some pretty fast growing time. It's also very compact. As you can see, it's only takes up a 3x3. And the wood's nice for building too. So overall, it's a nice tree. It's actually good to use with aspen because they have a really nice color pattern of dark and light. Because aspen's got the darkest color of any of the woods in TerraFirmaCraft. Though they should have like ebony or something. I can't even remember if ebony's actually like a real type of wood or if it's one of those fantasy woods. Regardless, it actually would look quite nice to white cedar. Oh, there's a lot of trees that they could add, but they just haven't. Yep, it's starting to brighten up. That's good. Probably allow me to move out here soon, but I just want to gather some more white cedar before I leave. Because this was one of the woods I was going to use for a slate build I was going to do, but never got around to it. But yeah, this chestnut's very nice. I do have quite a few saplings back at home, so I'm just going to chop it down. But I might gather the one next to it for leaves and such. It takes forever to cut, though. Not really concerned about breaking a few too many leaves or anything. It's not like I'm having a desperate need for this stuff. Overall, its drop rate for saplings is pretty nice. I'm trying not to aggro him. That way he doesn't have any reason to bother me, because I don't really want to deal with him. And there we go. I have a few more saplings for that. And let's see. Yeah, it's just mostly chestnut and white cedar here with Douglas fir as like a secondary. I guess more like this white cedar secondary here. Chestnut's still a good wood to use for building. I'm trying to find which tree is I guess it is the white cedar that's doing that then. Because I see one that's on the map that's showing that it's quite green. Usually if it shows green, it's a I hear sheep. I have to go around, but this is actually quite a nice area. I I think I'll keep this in mind. I got enough chestnut to last me a bit. Plus I have more that's awaiting back at home. We'll say I don't need that though. That clay's nice though. I gotta stop doing that now. But yeah, that's a good find. There's more land down here. And this one I don't think I'll be able to pass around easily. Actually, I might be able to, but I have to slow down here. That dirt seems a little too, actually, that actually might be what I'm looking for. I can break some of these stones to tell. Yeah, as long as that's not floating away, I should be fine. It looks actually light enough to be what I need it to be. Mudstone, gabbro. I'm thinking that may have been one of them. No. Well, the good news is I now know where gabbro is, and I saw some of these. Carrots. But yeah, this is actually a different type of stone right here. I guess it's the same stone. It's just the grass texture is different. Gabbro is really interesting. We got another new land here, and actually there's some stuff up here. I don't even know what type of plant that is. I think that might be green bean. That is green bean. Oh, of course it falls all the way down there, but oh, this one, I think this is all green bean. Well, now I know I'll have a lot of green beans to keep me through the winter. Ooh, November is next. I do believe that's the start of the winter time, so yeah, that might be a problem for us. For at least me, at least. Oh, what is this stone? Because this is not the same stone. Rock salt? I don't think that's it. Nope. Mudstone, no. Gabbro, no. Gabbro. And this is supposed to be realistic, where everything falls, but they still have that happening. That's just a constant Minecraft bug. Ooh. Oh, crap. I think I'm on the... Yeah, I'm actually in a bad position right here. Because I actually have to run. Because that grass can fall in. It's really not safe around here. I don't exactly know where I should be right now. I think I was over here. And I got carrots and green beans. I can use them to make soup. Where's my boat? Boat. There's my boat. This too is a new land, so I'm going to getting closer and closer to the equator area, so I should be. Wow, I didn't know boats could fly after a period of time. That was actually a pretty short period of time, too. I gotta head around here. This is pretty much the end of this episode, actually, but it's not too bad. Let's see. I don't know if getting close to the equator gives you better chances of finding things. And actually, this area is slightly different again. I'm gonna stop here for a second and check the stone. Anything good here? Stone, stone, stone. I think this might be the rock salt still, though. I do know that rock salt can have marble under it. Marble and limestone, at least, which are two rocks that I can use for flux, but it would be a problem. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the episode. See you guys in the next episode. See ya.